Welcome to the Rhythm Room, a monthly moment to realign with grace. I'm Coach Paula, and each month we explore how awareness, intention, and momentum create a rhythm for growth that lasts. So let's take a breath, settle in, and step into this month's rhythm together. Let's go.
Hey guys, Coach Paula here. Welcome to the first Rhythm Room of 2026 at the intersection of reflect and awareness. So, welcome to our first Rhythm Room. And so, I'm just excited to share with you on today. This is the first month of the year, the journey en route in 26. And so, this month, our word is remember. We are overall reflecting for the quarter, but for our word for the month, it's remember. And that's just not about getting stuck in the past. It's about ultimately returning to the truth that's already been planted within you. So I'm not going to share a lot on tonight because I think it's very direct what I have to say. And so I may actually read the blog today and just share that. So at the end of the day, so many of us, we start the year trying to figure out what we're going to do next. You know, we have all these New Year's resolutions. We have all these things that we're planning to do. But what if the most powerful thing that you could do was simply pause? Yeah. What if you didn't need to chase clarity, but just return to it because you already have it? So this month, we're not starting from scratch. Even though it's a new month and a new year, we're not starting from scratch. We're actually building from or starting from strength. Starting with the strength for what you already know. There's so much that you know already, but we just don't give ourselves credit for. And so there are some truths that have gotten buried under our survival, right? We've been in survival mode and we've buried some truths about ourselves. Or we've had some busyness, or we've had some fear. And so this month is all about finding that and returning ultimately to it. So let me read the blog, and then I'll kind of share some more from there. So in reading the blog, this month's blog was entitled The Strength Beneath the Surface. So there's more to you than what meets the eye. There's some strength and there's some things under the surface. And so here it says, the start of a new year often shouts, do more, be more, fix everything. But the spirit whispers something different. Remember, reflect, rebuild. Faithfulness isn't flashy beginnings. It's about returning to what still matters. It's about honoring the foundation that is beneath your feet, even if it's cracked in some places, even if it's quiet, and even if no one sees it but you. This month, I invite you to tune out the noise and lean ultimately into what you already know. Let the rhythm start with reflection, not reinvention, but reflection. You don't need a new version of yourself. You just need to believe in the strength of what's already been laid within you. This time, build different. This time, build from faithfulness. And so the offer this month was a foundational reflection kit. I hope that you've had an opportunity to download that. It's a one-page tool that actually is very useful. I strongly advise and recommend that you pull that tool out and apply it. I also strongly advise that you tune into the titration talks. All this stuff is integrated together, and it all builds ultimately to get us to the point of where we need to be. And so, like I said, this month, your assignment is that you need to trust what you already know. You need to lay your foundation with intention. And you need to reflect with honesty. Like, be real honest with yourself about what you're finding. Because when you're going underneath, it's almost like an excavation. You're going to find some things that's going to surprise you. Some of those things are going to be good things and like, wow, I found a treasure. Some of those things might be some things you don't want to find, but it's necessary to find all of it. And so I need you to commit to rebuilding only what deserves your strength. Because you remember, everything doesn't deserve your response. And so once we identify and uncover things, then we have to discern what we need to do with what we need to do. And that only comes through our relationship and being honest with ourselves. And so, like I said, this is the beginning of a rhythm that is not just rooted, but it's also reliable. It's reliable. That's what makes it rooted, because it's reliable. And so this is just the first month of the year, and we're just getting started. So lay the bricks, assess your foundation, remember who you are, and let's build. I almost feel like Luz. Let's build something together. But yeah, let's build. We're not rebuilding from scratch. We are rebuilding from strength. Shore up your foundation, understand your foundation, and walk therein. I hope something I said has shifted your energy and awakened your potential. I'll join you next month in the Rhythm Room. Take care.
Thanks for joining me in the Rhythm Room today. This has been your space to reflect, realign, and grow at a pace that honors who you're becoming. Until next time, stay grounded, stay present, and stay in rhythm.